Hello, everyone. Ladies, we are live. Facebook and YouTube. Everybody give a big wave.
Hello, hello,
Hey,
everybody.
I love it. I love it. Well, welcome to the Wealth Roundtable discussion. And I have three beautiful and amazing ladies with me tonight. This Wealth Connect is definitely God inspired. I'm faith based, so I say it all the time. I'm going to introduce myself. I'll give the ladies to opportunity to introduce themselves, and then we're going to talk about a really awesome topic tonight, as this will be the last Wealth Connect that we will have in 2021. All right, so my introduction now, for those who don't know me, and for those who do, I am Sean Venable, the Wealth Mindset Motivator. What does that mean? I help 9 to 5 corporate athletes, entrepreneurs, and business owners build generational wealth and obtain financial freedom in pursuit of purpose. And I do that primarily through sharing information around real estate, my corporate experience, but most importantly, if you don't remember anything else, I am definitely a woman of great faith, a child of God, and I operate in kingdom authority. And so that's what this is about tonight, for you to be able to fully pursue purpose, for you to understand that wealth is more than just money and tangible things, but that it is being all that He has called you to be, to do all that He has called you to do. And I'm really, really passionate about it, if you cannot tell. So I'm going to pass it over to the lady that's killing it in the real estate street, India and I. That's like our joke with her, Miss Shavonna Johnson. Turn it over to India afterwards, and then we're going to go to Denise. So, Shavonna, over to you, sweetheart.
Oh my goodness. Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. New Year's is in a couple of days. Hi, everyone. I am Shavonna Heron Johnson. I'm the owner of East Coast Property Management Services, East Coast Property Estates, and East Coast Development. I am a woman of all ladies. I love to shop. I am who I am. I love to inspire. And I love to empower and make everyone better in who they are, and who they can be. So, what wealth means to me is just generational wealth, just leaving a legacy for my 5 children, leaving a roadmap for them to follow if they should follow in my shoes. But if not, just giving them the knowledge and the power to be powerful, to go out there to be who they want to be in their own world. But it's very important that I leave them with something that is so magnificent that they can't lose, and that's knowledge. And that's what's going to make them powerful.
Man, I want to be one of your babies because the way you
Yeah.
just put it down, I'm like, yes. Miss India, come on, tell us who you are, what you
Hello.
do.
Yes. Hello, hello. Excited to be here as always. Always feeling pumped when I see y'all's latest faces, right? So I am the managing partner of Simpson Kershaw Realty and Kershaw Realty Group. So essentially, we all know real estate can be extremely overwhelming. So my number one job is just to help everyone comb through all that noise and figure out what is the best situation for you, whether it's to buy, sell, or both. And what generational wealth means to me, I said it last week, it is really about an option and resources. Whenever you have all the resources that you need, then you have all the options that you need, right? And that's what I want to leave, not just for my family, but we want to help everyone else who wants to attain generational wealth to do that as well.
I love it, Miss India. I'm rocking right there with you, and I get so pumped too on these. It's something y'all do to me. I don't know. All right, come on, walk through here, Coach D. If I had the music, I would like turn up the intro. Yeah, that walkthrough. What's up? Tell us who you are.
Hello, hello, everybody, especially to my esteemed ladies on the stage with me and everyone in the virtual world. I am Denise Brooks, your lifestyle influencer, founder and CEO of Level Up Coaching Academy, where I empower women to go from ordinary to extraordinary by helping them to shift their mindsets, gain confidence, and obtain currency. To me, generational worth is really about the mind. It's really about the process that you're going through to become an entrepreneur, to gain wealth, to kind of grow in sort of your empire, but who you become along that process. To me, passing that down is a skill set. It's an integrity sort of element that you just can't, money can't buy. So generational wealth to me means that, and I again am so excited to be in the room tonight. Thank you.
Man, let's shift. And she blew a kiss. I love it. Well, listen, ladies, our conversation tonight is going to take a little bit of a twist. So, as a reminder, the last 2 weeks were really around sharing a wealth of knowledge and information around the real estate industry, right? So, how I can become an investor, how do I leverage in, what's wholesaling, and what does that even mean? What's the buyer's market versus the seller's market? Like, what's up with the pre-qualification letter and why can't I get in this house?
Girl, you better talk.
um, Even to the importance of credit, how Shavana is killing it in these construction streets, and really being mindful of this is like the whole recap, right? Even being mindful of when we say what does it mean to find a qualified person or general contractor, and Shavana shed some light on, let me also help you how we protect ourselves as general contractors against those who may not be credible or walk in a sense of integrity that hire us and bring us on. So there was a lot of balance and a lot of information, and I got so much feedback around it. Now here's the twist to it. There were some people that was like, "Listen, I'm not in real estate yet, or I'm not quite sure if I even want to do that." But there's something that's so intriguing around the multiple streams of income. And what is fascinating to me is that I am surrounded by ladies, powerful women, as Coach D says, powerhouses that have ventured into multiple streams, whether that be for myself, being a 9 to 5, or I said I am that corporate athlete. I'm also a real estate investor, and I'm so excited about other things that are on the horizon, right? Whether it's Coach D, same thing, the corporate athlete, but definitely that coach, that inspire, that speaker. Shavana with you, India with you. So, what I want to talk about is what is the importance, or early on in your journeys, ladies, what was the importance of having multiple streams of income? Why was one just not enough? So I'm going to toss that out. Anyone that wants to go first, just open up your mic and let's have a conversation around it.
I'll kick off because having multiple streams of income meant stability for me initially, right? So early on, I was like, I'm going to be a boss and I need to have all of this money and I want to be able to buy anything I want to buy. But what I realized as I got a little more mature in this money game is that each of those businesses essentially fed off of each other, but they also paid for each other, right? And so as I thought about it, I would never want it to be in a position where I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, as they say. And so if something happened, I never had a problem investing in myself. And I always wanted to be able to do that and not say, okay, now how am I going to do that, right? Who's not going to get paid this month so I can do X, Y, and Z to make myself a better person. So I definitely got a little bit selfish, if you will, for myself in terms of my development, and realizing that in order for me to really invest in myself and invest in expanding my business and my empire, that I knew I needed to have multiple streams of income. Now, one of them is the main. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. One of them is the main, right? I can't even sleep on it, right? That's my corporate 9 to 5, right? That's that guaranteed money. But then it starts to say, now, where are my passions? What am I passionate about? How am I able to serve women? And then how can I get paid to do it, right? So I was doing a whole bunch of stuff for free and then working my 9 to 5 and then tired. But then I said, hold on. Again, as I became a little more mature in this money game, girlfriends, if we can be real with each other, I said, you know what? Now I'm going to start getting paid for what I love to do. And that's where I am now. And so I'm constantly rotating and saying which one of these is not feeding me right now, or which one is not serving me spiritually, emotionally, which one am I just like, okay, tired of? And then I'll go and, maybe there's another opportunity out there. Maybe I need to get into this real estate game because it's starting to make my hands itch a little bit. So, but that's the importance of having a multiple streams of income. For me, it was really about stability and just really continuing to grow my mind and expand my empire. Thank you.
Man, you dropped some gems. I love it. All right, Miss Shavana, Miss India, you're up next.
Wow, she did such an amazing job. I live off of multiple streams of income. It's a feeling of if something goes wrong, I have something to fall back on. It's a feeling for me, and I'm just can speak what multiple streams of income mean to me. If this client don't pay me today, I got another way to make sure my guys are paid tomorrow. Ms. Brooks hit on a wonderful note of, well, who's not going to get paid? In my world, I'm the only one not going to get paid if my guys ain't paid. Because in my world, I make sure that my guys get paid first before I ever get paid. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to make full circles when they get out there and make things happen for me and for the company and for themselves. I manage a team of almost 79 guys every day. And if they're not paid on Fridays or every other Friday, it's not happening. So it's very important for me to make sure that that money is there. And that's why I have several clients. And as you know, my sister India and I were having our powwow prior to the call. It's a great feeling of having those multiple streams of income, going to dinner meetings, connecting with others, making ways for new clients, building a platform to gain new clients. That's what multiple streams of income is, just to make sure you have a plan in place to get them, hold them, and then reach for more, because it's very important, because you can't rely on just one source, because one source is not going to do it when you're trying to survive yourself and give that to everybody else. Because if you're in a world by yourself, who's going with you? Nobody. So you're going to be bored. You're going to be lonely. So you got to take everybody with you that wants to go on this journey. And in order to do that, you have to make opportunities, make jobs, make livings, make different things for everyone that's willing to go on this journey. And that's how we make a team. And I don't believe in a me. It's always me and my team. And me and my team, the East Coast team, we are the team because we have multiple streams of income. If I didn't have my team, we would be nobody. And a part of my team is every one of you on this call right now.
Listen, you rock that. And that's one thing that I definitely appreciate about you, mostly admire. You are such a powerful woman, but you are so intentional around sharing your wealth, bringing others along with you, and supporting that team aspect. So I do appreciate that about you, and I love you for
I appreciate you for respecting that and appreciating that, because if we kept everything, we're lonely. But when you give, it's going to come back. So give as much as you can. Be as generous as you can. Don't hold everything in and think that, oh, if I give this to her, this knowledge to her, then she's going to be better than me. You're your own person. So don't be afraid to share what you got, because when you share it, it's coming back tenfold. Like, I want to give away everything I got because I know that it's coming back to me. Like, that's just how I live my life. I want to give away everything I make. I'll give it because I know it's coming back to me.
Look, that's a whole other topic, the power of collaboration. Put it down, Denise. Miss India, come on, tell us for you the importance of multiple streams of income for you and what it means.
Absolutely. So, it's security, right? And I'll say, as an agent, I think maybe it seems like there's not like a lot of different things you possibly can do for multiple streams of income. So what I'll say I personally have done is, I'm not afraid to be a career cat. Okay. I've had like 25 different career cat lives, right? My husband jokes about it all the time. But in real estate, I've done quite a few different things to put them under my belt, because the market does this, right? So when it's doing this, I need to be able to make sure I can stay afloat. So there's been things that I've done. I do reports called broker price opinions that banks need. They're similar to appraisals, but if I need to pick up a little bit of extra cash, I do that. I've done that for clients that just find me online and they request that because they need that. So that's the way that I can keep, a little bit of income coming in. And then I've taken classes on short sales for those times and foreclosures where the market's maybe not being the best that it can be, that I've got that knowledge, because that's a whole separate thing when it comes to foreclosures and short sales. And then my tried and true is property management. There's been times were lean in my earlier years where I have went back to property management, and there's always going to be tenants, right? So just being able to know that I've got knowledge in various areas of real estate helps me know that I can always lean into those when I need to.
Listen, I love that. And I was so inspired about it. So I am, and India, you know this about me. Like, I get these ideas, I get really excited, right? But the truth of the matter is, like, you're a whole motivational speaker because you get ready to get paid to speak because we got some conferences to do, you know? And so it's like there's something about, and I've heard this, from one of my coaches. It's like when you focus on that one thing and you're really laser focused on it and you master it, it breeds other things, right? It sits up under an umbrella, but it breeds other things. For me, and I'll just share mine, and then I got a question for you, ladies, because I like to throw it out there, Shavana. But for me, it's really, really important for me to have multiple streams of income. Number one, because it's a promise. And I want to obtain that promise, right? It is my promise that I get to walk into multiple streams of income. Number two, I never want to, and God has blessed me tremendously, but I never want to be to a point where there's a cap on what I can make or what I can do. I never want to be to a point there's a cap on what my children can have. I want to be the example whereby they see that anything truly is possible, period. And so I don't want a career. I don't want my own business. I don't want my own self-limiting beliefs, Denise. I don't want any of that to put a cap on and limit where God has for me to go, because I truly believe that impact is beyond us. Like, our purpose is not only for us, it is for us to make an impact in this earth well beyond when we leave. It far outlives us. So those multiple streams of income are so important for all of those different reasons so that we can make an impact. Now, I'm again a lot newer in my journey, and I am with Powerhouse Dynamic Ladies. The last question I want to ask you, and then we're going to wrap up until next time we meet again. If there was advice that you could give your younger self around the pursuit of multiple streams of income, that could even be, hey, when I first got in this game, I thought it was all about money, but I realized it's about blah, 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 blah. Or I was making money, but I didn't know how to manage and grow and sustain money. What one piece of advice would you give individuals that are listening and that will listen to this live around the multiple streams of income and really being laser focused on that purpose for it? India, you shaking my head like it's speaking to you, so I'm gonna go to you first.
We said it in the conference, do it now. Like, do it now. And Sean, I think you had a post about that today. Do it now. The saying, I always jumble it up, but they say, when's the best time to plant a tree? It was 5 years ago. When's the next best time? It's today. So you don't want to sit and wait. Like, a short, quick story, I know we're winding down on time, is I helped my mom purchase her first home. And I was so just engulfed the whole thing, right? This was before I figured out I liked real estate. That real estate agent told me, you need to do it. At that time, I was super early 20s, which equals broke for most of us. So that's what real. That's what it was. So $475 for the class to get my real estate license was a lot for me. Like, I didn't know. Had I known now, I don't know what I would have needed to do, but honey, I would have hustled to get that 475 to get that
spend
license.
it 10 times over again.
Girl, I would have went to every restaurant I could and picked up some tables and waitress until I could get $475 and pay them jokers in cash. Okay. That is how much time, that time that I could have had in the business to be even further. So my whole thing, do it now. Just do it now.
Oh, that's a nugget. Do it now. All right, Miss Shavana, what advice would you give yourself?
If I would give my younger self anything, I would say I was never scared to live. I've never been scared to thrive. But what I would say, my golden nugget to everyone would be, is just to Do what you want to do. Don't go based on no one else's opinion. Always be who you are. Always give 110% and don't go based on, anybody else's opinion. You just do everything that you have for you and your family. Don't pay attention to your naysayers, your haters, or anybody. Always follow through with what your rules, what your regulations, what your goals are, and you will succeed. You will gain the prize. You will win. You will be successful. You will be knowledgeable. You will be powerful. You will be the woman sitting at the table. You will be above. You'll never be beneath. As long as you follow through with who you are as a person, don't ever give up, only thrive.
Ooh, don't ever give up, only thrive, do it now. I got a whole bunch of affirmations that I'm going to be writing down and putting like everywhere because it's amazing.
Good.
Miss Denise.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of T-shirts and cups and everything. Do it now. All of this stuff. I love it. Love it.
Multiple screens, multiple screens.
Yes.
Got a few minutes.
The one thing
I'm telling
I
you,
would
like,
definitely,
when you take me there, when it comes to money and value, money is nothing. Money will make money.
yeah,
But when you live a legacy and leave a legacy, when you build a legacy, you're doing that for a purpose.
Mhm.
The purpose is for your children,
Mhm.
for you, for it. And see, people always think legacy is for them and their children.
Mm-mm.
A legacy for me is for me and my staff, their children, my children. It's everything connected to me.
Yes.
That a legacy ain't just for me and mine. It's
Yeah.
for everything and everybody connected to me. It's not just for me. Because again, if the Johnsons were the only ones in the world, we would be lonely.
Yes.
But there's some other people who deserve and need to be connected to who we are. So we have to give and teach and lead the way for them to have a legacy too. That's what legacy is truly all about.
Are
It's
you
not
ready
just,
for the next conference? Are you
I say it again.
ready? Are you ready for the
Yeah,
next
it's not
conference?
just for you and your family. It's for the world. Everybody you're going to bring with you, because if you did it by yourself, there's nobody to go with you. We have to share what we have. And when we share what we have, which we're doing as empowering powerful women on this line, we're giving them the knowledge and the power to be powerful, to build a legacy for their family and everyone connected to them.
And you heard it from Miss Shavana Johnson, the bomb that diggity com. I love it.
I love you, ladies.
Period.
I love
Let
you.
folks say period.
Hold on. Period.
I absolutely love this girlfriend time. The one thing, Sean, real quickly, if I can just tap into that, what I would tell my younger self is to seek help and advice, right? Because we see, the lavish lives, or we see, especially as youngins, we see, the nice cars and things like that. But where should I really be investing my money? Where should I really be putting my money? So ask for help, ask for advice, because someone has done it the right way before. They may see blind spots that you can't see when it comes to even obtaining multiple streams of income. I could say the one thing, again, I did this very young, ladies. I would say like early 20s, I started investing in myself, going to conferences. Damon John was the first person that I ever heard in my mind or heard live say multiple streams of income. I was like, what is that? Right? But I didn't know. So I started to ask questions and definitely started to invest in myself. So the one thing that I would tell my young self is do it now, right? I love that. And for sure to seek help. Don't try to do it by yourself. Don't try to do it alone. Because somebody's already traveled that road and they've made the mistakes. They've learned from it. And so what can you do to help me prevent myself from doing that? That's it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So
Girl, you
listen.
just woke up something
Yeah.
in me that said, ask for help. If you don't ask for help, how are you going to get there?
That's
You
right.
have to ask somebody. There's no I in we. I need help. Please show
Come
me.
on.
Because I don't know how to get this pre-qualification letter to get in this multi-million-dollar house. I don't know how to
India.
get my credit score up big enough to go there. Ask somebody around you because they know. But don't be afraid and don't be embarrassed. Ask for help.
That's it.
Y'all women are so powerful.
You showed
I'm
up
so
with
glad
problem
to be
asking.
connected. Glory, I'm so glad. Oh my God, that was so powerful. Ask for help.
It was so powerful. Listen, let me tell you what I have, and then I'm going to end on mine. So I have do it now. Go forth because you will thrive. And I got a whole list of affirmations around we are going to win. Ask for help. And I will leave on this note. I know we're talking about multiple streams of income. I know that equates sometimes to money, right? Pursue purpose first. When you pursue purpose, God given purpose, all of those other things are going to manifest themselves because you are operating in what He has given you to do. Everything else is going to funnel. So when you pursue purpose, when you ask for help, when you do it now, you will thrive and you will win. All right, y'all. This is like, I need to go take a whole nap after this. Like, I got to do a whole clap. Ladies, we will be back next week, Thursday, again, to share some information as people send in what they want to hear about. That's what we talk about. And we might have a sneak surprise for you tomorrow. So, India, Shavana, get kind of camera ready just a little bit, maybe tomorrow. India's like, what? And then Denise be ready to get the phone call so that you, join in with it. Yes, ma'am.
Look, I love her face. I love her face. I'm like, do we really gotta hang up now? Because I got a whole lot. I got a whole lot to say.
You gotta save it for next week because you just gonna. I do want to do this. I do want to do this because this is so important to me as we're talking about wealth. One of the things that I want to always make sure of is that I am promoting the people that have helped me, that have been a blessing to me. So what I'm going to say is, if you're looking for a lifestyle coach, influencer, all that good stuff, please reach out to Denise, Coach D, a Level Up Coaching Academy. If you're looking for a realtor, a broker, please reach out to India Kershaw. She is that woman. And I'm just going to say all things real estate, from construction to renovation to property management to the in between. Miss Shavana Johnson, the queen, is your lady. She's the plug. If you need some
She
motivation
is
and
the one
inspiration, I'm right here for you.
Look,
All right.
they gotta know I'm a talker. Because
That's
once you
okay.
get pumped up, I can't be quiet. Some just said to me, generational wealth. What does it mean to you? It's the way to show everybody around you how to be successful. That's what wealth means to me. Giving it away. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. I'm Oprah now.
Okay.
Everybody get a car. Everybody gets knowledge. Everybody just takes something with them.
Well, let's buy some houses up, Shavana. I love it.
Listen, you get a house, you get a house, you get a loan. You got an 800 credit score. Everybody get whatever they want. I love it.
I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
This
our new
is,
name. Love Team.
I like it. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ending the Wealth Connect conversation. This is real time, good girlfriends getting together, chopping it up, and passing on some information. So please join us again next week, same time, same place. And we look forward to hearing from you. And if we don't get to hear from you before 2021 ends, Happy New Year. All right, ladies, let's wine. We're signing off.
Happy New